touching the lives of local people every day.
Hello, welcome back. This is Business Extra. Tonight we're talking about the best in the business with the awards that celebrate our star firms now open. But before we hear more about that, let's catch up on this week's business headlines. And a study's revealed that the general election is causing a lack of choice in the UK housing market. The survey by the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors says momentum is continuing to ebb with no sign of change in the near future. It also found that the average number of properties was hovering close to record lows. It comes after another survey last month revealed that 43% of estate agents had seen a fall in the number of people looking to sell. Aviva has sold its share in 3 Spanish joint ventures. Boss Mark Wilson has hailed the sale of a 50% stake in the life insurance and pension joint ventures as a strong outcome for the insurance giant. The deals came to around £403 million and, subject to regulatory approvals, should be completed by the end of 2017. Plans for a second park drawn up by bosses at the magical world of Bewilderwood have moved a step closer. The tourist attraction's just been granted long-awaited planning permission for a second site in Cheshire. Bewilderwood, a curious treehouse adventure, will showcase the fantastical world of boggles and twiggles, which were first imagined by Tom Blofeld and are now brought to life at Bewilderwood Park near Houghton. It'll feature tree houses, outdoor play areas and a lake for boat rides and be open between February and October, hoping to attract up to 300,000 visitors every year. And a Norfolk company that uses birds of prey as part of its pest control services has had 2 pieces of good news. NBC Environment has just signed a contract with the Ministry of Defence to look after 6 airfields in East Anglia. Their Falcons and Harris Hawks will be used to prevent bird strikes, and the deal's meant they've had to take on more human staff. But the team are also celebrating after the first of 5 falcon chicks hatched at their Snetterton base yesterday.
I really enjoy the breeding of the falcons, so been like expectant fathers this afternoon. So yeah, youngsters just hatched, so quite pleased about it. It's quite nerve-wracking because you're always worried about the chick getting stuck or getting exhausted when it's actually pipping, around the shell to finally hatch. So when they do finally break through, it is quite a relief.
Lovely stuff. Right, it's been another big year for business in Norfolk, and that means plenty of things to celebrate. This week, entries have opened for the EDP Business Awards on the EDP's website. It's the annual chance to toast our most exciting and innovative companies. And before we hear from one of last year's big winners, let's remind ourselves what they're all about.
People underestimate Norwich, and I think it's fantastic to have a night like this evening where you can see so many businesses there, so to be part of that is a huge honour.
So empowering for young women like us who are here today.
This is a fantastic achievement for our business, over the moon.
Great company, great food, a great award. Come on, what more can we ask for?
It's nice to know that we're really making a difference to people.
We've got a table full of people in there who can't wait to pop this bottle of champagne open, I'm sure.
It's wonderful, fantastic.
We've really achieved something quite tremendous.
So it's good to see business in Norfolk and seeing the diversity and what Norfolk can deliver.
It was a tense moment leading up to the award announcement. I think my heart was pulsing pretty hard.
What a wonderful evening. This is a great celebration of Norfolk businesses, organisations that are underpinning the growth of this wonderful county, and we've been delighted to be part of it.
It's just a fantastic feeling. To win this award is amazing.
Great company, lovely food.
And it's such an important thing for us to recognise that we can do this in Norfolk.
Some fond memories there, and especially for staff at Norwich-based Epos Now, whose Chief Operating Officer Hayley Johnson joins us now. Hayley, good evening. Just for those of us who don't know yet, what does Epos Now do and what did you win?
Good evening. So thank you for having us here today. So Epos Now provide cloud technology solutions to retail and hospitality businesses all across the UK and more recently across the US as well. And it's fantastic to see some of the video clips back there and remind us of the night. But we were fortunate enough to pick up the Employer of the Year. We picked up Tech Innovator of the Year, and bearing in mind we provide a technology product that was fantastic for us. But the real win for us was the Business of the Year award, which was fantastic.
And your business was the big winner of that night, really. So what does that mean to staff? Because, you know, we get these award ceremonies all the time. Is it just another one in the trophy cabinet, or is there some meaning there?
Huge meaning. And one of the things that we did through the application process for each of the awards was really involve our staff. And, you know, I think it's important that it's the staff that tell the story because they're the ones that are making it happen. And so on the night we were able to bring some of the staff with us to see, you know, some of the girls that go up on stage and be able to collect the awards for the things that they've worked really hard for was fantastic, but it means so much more when they then take those awards back to the building, and it's those guys that are sharing the memories from the night as well. It was absolutely fantastic. So I think it just made everybody in every department feel proud, because the technology award was really celebrating our software guys that work tirelessly and quite often behind the scenes, you know, away from everything. So it's a great award for them. And of course Employer of the Year was just great for us, all of the leadership team and all of the teams that knew that we made that happen. So it's fantastic.
And there's a real sense, isn't there, at these ceremonies of Norfolk business all sort of clubbing together. Do you get the sense that Norfolk punches above its weight? I know we're celebrating our success here, but it does seem like it's a county that's thriving.
Yeah, totally. And I think it's a challenge. We're so close to Cambridge, and with you know, the changes that they're making it so easy to get to London, it's very easy for our talent to go and leave us and go to the big cities. And I think what we're starting to really challenge in Norfolk now is that we're giving people a reason to stay. You know, and there's some fantastic businesses, not just Epos Now. You know, there's some great businesses that were with us on that night that are really starting to buck that trend and give people great career options here in Norfolk.
And this year's been another really memorable one for you guys at Epos Now. Just sum up some of the achievements and the landmarks for you this year.
Yeah, so this year, you know, if I look back through the last 12 months, we've met the Queen. That was pretty fantastic. Myself and Jason went to collect the Queen's Enterprise Award, which was amazing. We've had a number of different awards, you know, which has been, you know, a great celebration for us. But seeing our American business launch has been huge for us, you know, and seeing a business out there with our teams that have gone out there to be able to shape and grow and have managed to launch a business from nothing to something that's now got, you know, over 1,000 customers on the platform, you know, using the system out in the US as well is fantastic.
Because these awards, they're not just a great night, are they? They, marketing-wise, they're invaluable to some businesses. Yeah,
definitely. And when you're a startup business, and those startup businesses that are watching, you know, now will absolutely relate to this, it is all about PR. You have got to be able to punch above your weight. You know, you've got to be able to get your story out there and leverage PR to be able to help you get the message out, not just to customers. You know, it's not just about growth from a customer point of view, it is about attracting top talent. And when you're a small business trying to encourage a really talented person to leave a bigger business and you know, some of the more established business and come and effectively take a pun on a startup is not an easy thing to do. So actually the awards and the PR really do help, you know, with great talent acquisition as well as winning some pretty fantastic customers.
So have you seen some benefit from that? Have you seen some direct benefit from the awards you've won? You've had people come to you thinking this is a firm on the up?
100%. You know, our team has grown. We've had to spend the last year taking our team from what was quite an unprofessional startup, you know, that, you know, it's just all hands on deck and, you know, everybody does everything, to starting to bring a bit of a corporate feel for it. And, you know, finding the right talent is critical because you don't want to lose that startup culture. You don't want to lose the, you know, the fun and energy, you know, that comes from a startup, but you do need to make it feel more organised. You do need staff to feel protected, supported. So, you know, being able to attract a HR director, you know, is critical. Being able to attract somebody that can come and lead your technology team that's got the experience but wants to come and be part of that. The awards really help you to, you know, realign your brand in the right way.
Fantastic. Well, let's hope for more silverware this year. Thank you very much. Okay, that's about all we've got time for tonight, but remember to drop us a line with your thoughts and your business stories. You can find us on Twitter, we're at Mustard TV. You can also get the latest news by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Business Extra's back same time next week, but for now, thanks for watching. Have a very good night.
Source, touching the lives of local people every day.